kids, I have a new book for us today, and the title is A Cat Named Swan by Holly Hobby. Do you like cats? Published by Random House, New York. For the Vermonters. It starts with the word then. Then he was alone. Where was his mother? What happened to his brothers and sisters? They were gone, because when a cat gives birth, there's a litter. A litter means multiple animals born at the same time. He was left alone as a baby, and that's him right there, hiding in the litter. The streets were a place of constant danger. Rain, predators, dogs, transportation, bikes. Yet, day by day, he found enough food to eat, a little bit of tuna left in a can. Day by day, he managed to elude the threats that surrounded him, and he survived. See? One morning, though, he did not escape the peril that came down on him. The animal control got him. But now there was food. Soon, when nothing harmed him or frightened him, he became less afraid. The new place was safe. Safer than the streets. Boredom was better than misery. Then the boredom ended. He was swept up. There were voices and laughter. Ha 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 ha. There was motion and sunshine in the blue sky, and he was swept away. Day by day, he learned about his new surroundings. He learned about the people there and their comings and their goings, and their voices and their touches. He learned the names they gave him. Swan. He learned about the dog, its bark and its bluster. Day by day, he learned about being here. The family adopted the kitten and named him Swan. After many days had passed, he learned that the house was his yard, and the yard was his yard too. He learned that the people were his people, and he was theirs. He belonged to them, and they belonged to him. After many days had passed, he knew that the days would continue to come and go in the same way. Allison gave him breakfast in the kitchen before anyone else was up. Good morning, Swan. How are you today? Oh, what a nice boy you are. What a pretty boy. After breakfast, he bounded into the outdoors, if it wasn't raining or snowing, to make his usual rounds at the stone wall and the apple tree and the garden. Bumblebees made him buzz with excitement and butterflies made him soar. He's having breakfast and he's in the garden. He had several places for his morning nap. A patch of sun in the midst of Allison's houseplants was perfect. Sometimes he went upstairs to Molly's bed, or he would doze in Allison's studio while she was working at her drawing table. Hello, Swan. Is it time for your nap? What a sleepy boy. He's in a very loving, caring, good family. After lunch, he plunged into the outdoors again to hunt along the lilac hedge or chase leaves in the backyard or nimbly scramble up the towering maple tree. Birds cast a spell. Woody was almost always outside, and provoking Woody led to big barking excitement. I think Woody's the dog. If it was a warm day, he would take his afternoon nap under the low branches of the evergreen at the edge of the garden. Everyone returned home at the end of the day like a surprise. Hi, Swanee, said Molly. What have you been doing all day? There you are, said Bill. Have you been taking good care of Allison? Does Swansea want Willie to pet him? Said Willie. Oh, that feels good. What a lazy Swansea. Molly usually gave him his evening meal. Who's going to get fat? Molly said. Who's getting a big belly? He liked to lie under the table, listening while the family had their dinner. He spent part of each evening thoroughly grooming himself. Aren't those paws clean? Allison said. They must be clean by now. Later, he went to the living room to pick up a lap on one of the people's laps to lay on. And there was plenty of places to sleep at night. There was his own bed in the kitchen, but there was also the couch in the living room, or the folded blanket on the chair by the fireplace. This is him grooming himself under the table. But Swan's very favorite place to sleep was in Molly's bed, all curled up right next to Molly on her perfectly soft blanket. What a beautiful boy, whispered Molly. What a lovely swan. Each day now was like that. Each day was perfect. A cat named Swan. When this abandoned kitten is adopted, his whole world is transformed. The end. Thanks for watching.